Hi, today I have a review and installation instructions for the Pittsburgh Roller seat. I found this at Harbor Freight for $29.99. Decided to go ahead and make a video on this and find out what kind of issues we run into putting this together. There hasn't been one project that has gone smooth as far as installation or putting something together that I purchased either online or from a store. Inside the box, you'll find the frame and the plate, the seat, crossbars, instructions. The instructions, other than the diagram, were not any help. It did identify what the parts were, but it's self-explanatory when you take a look at the parts. Inside the small box here, you'll find the wheels was the casters, and along with bolts and the nuts to put everything together. One of the wheels got stuck in there, and it was really tough getting it out. I'm like, great. Eventually, I got the wheel out, and I was ready to get started on putting this together. First, the tool plate, it's made out of plastic, but it's hard plastic. It attaches to the bottom frame of the seat roller. And you have 4 bolts. You slide into the frame and the plate there. The frame that holds the seat and lower tray are bolted on the bottom of that frame. And the longer part of this frame is on the top, and that holds the seat. The shorter part of the frame is where you begin to screw in these bolts. You can do hand tight. What I learned from this is that you should not ever tighten your bolts all together, but I wanted to continue to show you this because you will need 2 wrenches, a 1/2 inch, and I want to say a 9/16 to tighten the bolts together. Later on in the video, you'll see that I had to loosen them up so I can have play when I start putting the parts together, especially the support bars or crossbars for the seat. That took a good minute to try to center those bolts into the pre-drill hole in the seat. Okay, so here are the crossbars that attach to the frames and to the bottom of the seat, and they just simply go on top of the frame like this, and you match them up to the holes, and you put the seat on top, and then you screw everything together. The seat has pre-drill holes with nuts inserted inside to the seat, so the screw can catch the nut, and I'm going to show you one here. Once you catch it, you're good to go. And that's the key. Trying to catch it based on feel and trying to center that bolt to catch that pre-drill hole. Okay, so as you can see, I had to loosen the bolts so I can have play for the crossbars. And if you're able to insert the bolt on one side, and if the other side's tightened too tight, then you won't have any play. This way, it gives you a little room to be able to find the slots. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of tough to find these pre-drill holes. I got lucky with this one. This one went in right away, and I was able to just hand tighten it so it'll catch. The second one was a little tough. The crossbar kept falling off. It just kept sliding off. So eventually I just got a hold of it and just kept it in my hand until I was ready to insert the bolt. And when I finally got the bolt inserted, I attached the crossbar and caught the bolt, and eventually the next step was trying to find that pre-drill hole to tighten up that bolt. Eventually, I was able to catch it. It took a little bit, but I got it, and You will too. You'll be able to catch it, and just be a little patient. So I was able to fit it in and hand tighten it. Now I'm going to put on the casters that hold the wheels. The frame, the bottom of the frame comes with a pre-drilled slot. If you're lucky, you're able to slide in the nut, and the pre-drilled slot that's on the frame fits right over that caster, so you can just screw in the nut without having to worry that the caster is going to spin while you're trying to tighten it up. The box came with an Allen wrench to tighten up the nut over the caster, and it works really well. It's just a little tight because it's brand new, and factory stuff never ever really fits right. Now here is one of the reasons why I do these videos. This one, the factory preset, it didn't work, so I had to go in with my screwdriver and move some of the metal parts that were in there. Obviously it didn't cut right, and so I was able to move some of the metal inside it, or the plastic, to be able to fit the nut in so I can screw in the caster. And don't forget, they got pre-drilled slots where you can slide the caster in, it'll catch, and then you just tighten up the nut. All right, there you go. And then you get the Allen wrench. I never understood why the Allen wrench sticks. Sometimes you put it in the nut, and it just won't come out. But in my case, I got lucky. Okay, so here it is all put together. I like it. It's very sturdy. The frame's very sturdy. I hope you found this informative. Please share, subscribe, and like. And thank you so much for watching.